How to describe a horror book about revenge without angering the algorithm? This is a spoiler-free review for the Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones, by the way. I know, so if you watched Interview with the Vampire and you enjoyed it, you will probably enjoy this too. And it doesn't matter if it's the Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt one, where they spend the whole time pretending they aren't gay for each other, or the BBC version where they spend the whole time wishing they weren't gay for each other. Or, if you enjoyed the books, because Interview with the Vampire was originally a series of books to start with. Either way, I think you will enjoy this. So, it's a multi-POV story about a woman who finds the diary of her pastor ancestor, that details how he met a Native American vampire, that further goes on to say how the vampire became the vampire and what he did with his newfound abilities around a time that the Native American population were being pushed out by the white immigrants. Now, this book has some really great stuff going for it as it bounces between the present, the past, and then a bit further in the past again. Good world building, tick. A unique magic system that deals with vampires in a way that at least I have never come across before, tick. And the other thing it does that I love is it makes the vampires feel really overpowered and really scary. It also, despite being a fantasy novel, actually brings to life the horrors that the indigenous populations suffered around that period of time in a really emotional way that helps you understand the pain, the suffering, and the extermination that people experienced. Where the story doesn't work quite so well, like a lot of multi-POVs, there's one POV, the pastor, that is pretty boring as it goes on. The book starts off really good. It's fast-paced, it hooks you in, you're excited to find out the world and how the vampire became the vampire, but it just goes on and on and on. And every time it flicks back to the pastor, you kind of go, oh no, tell me more about the vampire story. It goes on for way too long, but when you get to the end, the author goes, I'm going to reward you for sitting through this really boring 40% with one of the craziest endings that literally made me gasp multiple times, with twists and turns. One of the best endings I've ever seen in a book. Overall, I would really rate this. I'd probably give it 3.5, maybe 4 Gemma Collinses out of 5. So if that sounds like a bit of you, pick it up and let me know what you think.